Yo, yo. Peace, 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 family. What's going on? Grand Rising, everybody. How we doing out there? Ethereum getting off to a wonderful start. A wonderful start, if I do say so myself. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if my screen is clear, please. Let me make sure everything's coming in clearly. Bitcoin pulling back at exactly the levels that we talked about yesterday. I don't know if anybody else sees that. Bitcoin pulling back exactly at the levels we talked about yesterday. Let me show y'all. For anybody that was present during the live show yesterday, we called 12,642. We can see we did exceed on the 4 hour, though closure and stop was exactly as called. 12,642. Damn, I mean, you can see it clearly, damn near on the dot. And it's TA like that makes the difference. Because you weren't supposed to buy that high, you were actually supposed to take profit that high. You see what I mean? Let me open this up a little more. That's that 423%. I'm talking about TA doesn't work for crypto though. That's what I heard. TA doesn't work for crypto. And you can believe that stuff if you want to. 100% follow through and rejection as called. Though I do know that we should exceed, though we could now Now that we may have found the top, right? This is when you, oh, hold on. I know I went right into it. No introduction, no nothing. I'm coming through with the introduction and disclaimer in 1 second. Now that we may have found the top, right? We may have found the top. Nothing guaranteed. Slide us down. There we go. So 12,330 could be a possible region of a pullback, possible bounce from there. Your 382 is 11,934. Your 50% is 11,615. Your 61.8 is 11,295. So just using the Fibonacci retracement levels, those are the price levels that you're looking at right now. Let me see. There we go. Let me get everything started up. Family, if you can, please share this out. Please share this out. Please share this out for me. Let me share this out real quick on IG. And then we're going to get everything started up. So about 5 more minutes, we're gonna get everything started up. Run through a couple of stories. Definitely take a look at these charts, see how everything's looking right now. Let's see. For those that have collateralized debt positions open, I would suggest, now let me not say that. If I had a collateralized, if I had a CDP that I had created, some time ago, and it was now in excess of, whatever amount of profit, I would consider paying down a portion, maybe. I would consider paying down a portion, maybe, of that CDP, or a portion of the loan, meaning payback, payback. Let me see, what are we looking for here? Ethereum just moving too. Let me see. Let's take a look at ETH. Up 8.7%, exceeding Bitcoin right now. There we go. Let's go back to a daily. $357 is still in the eyesights. 357 on Ethereum is still in the eyesights, family. Let's see. Let's refresh. No, let's not refresh. Let's see. Damn, that's one of the longest cycles Ethereum's had. Let me see. Since what cycle was this? This ended November 18th. No, November 30th, 2018. And it began, when did it start? May of 2018. Ethereum was on this date. Let me see, where were we at? 244, 233. Wow, look at that. Peep that out, right? No, 665. We were trading around between a low of $684 and a high of $785 on Ethereum. Now, this cycle ran all the way until Ethereum was trading at a price level of, let me see what we got here. A low of $108 and a high of $119. Then we went through a small cycle where Bitcoin traded between 113 as a low and 139 as a high. What was that? That was December. That was just the month of December. Then we got the month of January. And then we have the stretch that we're in right now where Ethereum just took off. Let's see. And that was February 2nd. Ethereum never seen some of them prices ever again. Kudos to those that took advantage of the DeFi class March 4th, the original DeFi, the pioneers. Where's March 4th at? Where's that price action at? We got to keep going back. Here it is, right? Where we at? Right here. For all those that attended March 4th of the DeFi class, you were able to enter positions on Ethereum between $122 and $130. So give yourself a pat on the back. We are currently trading at 344 bucks even. And looking very nice. And looking very nice right now. So let's see. Let's take a look at the pictograph. See how everything's looking as a whole. Let me see who I got tuning in with me too. Let me see who I got tuning in with me. Family, let me know if y'all can hear this. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Let me know if I'm clear. Let me see loud and clear. Grand Rise and Miss Glenn. Miss Camacho, Brother Williams. Miss Kathy, Miss Crystal. How we all doing out there? I know it is early. I know it's very early in some places of the world. You know, it's not even in the world of the US. I know it's about 8:30 on the East Coast. About 5:30 on the West Coast. So, you know, thanking everybody is tuning in right now. Let me see who I got tuning in over here on the YouTube side of things. H Boogie, what's the word? Bought some NPXS. I'm paying down my CDP also. Hey, look, what made you go buy NPXS? Let's look at the charts. Let's look at the charts. Oh, remember, you based everything off the charts. Let's see. NPXS was in a real bad downtrend last time we looked at it. Let's take a look real quick. Let's turn off these fibs. Yep. All right, so now this is what you want to look at. Number one, you got a huge bearish engulfing candlestick. I'm talking about that engulfed damn near every candlestick. Man, over the past month, right? Super bearish, super bearish. You got positive momentum. You were creeping up out of it, dumped out. MACD line showing you that it's going straight to hell. Even the Stokes got a bearish crossover. So NPXS, once again, let me put a short disclaimer out there. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot and I do not and will not give financial advice. I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a tax advisor. I don't give any type of tax advice. This is all for entertainment purposes. Straight entertainment, shits and giggles for the next hour. Nothing to be taken serious. Now, if I was looking at NPXS, this is not something that I would be looking at to enter as of right now. I would be waiting for some type of confirmation or break of previous resistance levels. Mainly, let's see, what is this right here? At least 287 sats. All right, let me see what I got on here already. There we go. I already got a whole bunch of forgot I had that. All right, so let's see. We had a real historical run on Pundi X. Not historical. We had a real nice run on Pundi X about maybe about a couple weeks ago, but we're still in this same. Let me see. No, that's not the one I want to move. Oh man, where is it? I got so much. Let me see. There we go. So now we extend this, right? And we're still in that same down sloping trend that we've been in with Pundi X since pretty much the beginning of January. Now, during this whole time, you were able to accumulate an amount of airdrops slash staking rewards from holding the Pundi X token in certain wallets and exchanges. I believe the last airdrops came when this last pump right here came. Nah, in fact, I think the last airdrops just came in July. Nah, it was. This is the last time you had to hold your coins, and definitely a time that if you're not extremely long on it, you would have wanted to exit positions as a trader from a trader's point of view. You know what I mean? So now what you can see is that you are coming right back down to that previous low that you were at before we had that blast off. So you could have a nice amount of you may have some buying pressure down there, which will repel the bears from going any further. But I would definitely watch it though. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely keep my eyes on Pundi X. Like I said, depending on what I invested in it, if I threw a couple of chips at it, something that I'm not worried about, then hey, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But like I say, just speaking from a trader's point of view. What's going on, Fu Manchu? Let's see. So let's see what we got going on in the news. Let me see who I got checking in on the Facebook side of things too. Been up for 4 hours. Brother Duncan, it is a great and wonderful day to be alive, my brother. Peace, power, and prosperity. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? One of the hardest working mans in the space right now. Mr. Duncan is. Brother Walter, how we doing? Brother Vincent, Miss Carolyn, how we doing? Peace, power, and prosperity, Queen. Brother Joya, peace, peace, peace. Family, if y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out. Please help assist me in sharing this out. Let me go ahead and get it myself, share it out. Try to get me some a couple of individuals tuned in so they can get this work. This futuristic crypto cloth talk. Let me see. What am I looking for right now? Let me find the YouTube. Family, if y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out also. Let me see. Hey, I'm talking about a wonderful time to be alive, Brother Duncan. A wonderful time to be alive, especially with the emergence of, such advantages as decentralized finances. You know what I mean? The creation of collateralized debt positions to aid oneself in growing an amount of wealth that, you know, outside of trading, some would not have been able to create those amount of rewards or returns for themselves. You understand what I mean? I know for a fact what DeFi has done for a couple of individuals is beyond, what I'm saying, right side of amazing. Let me see. Match him up. Straight over to YouTube. There we go. Let's see, CDU and CSU union integrate blockchain into public services. Well, Walmart track food, blah, blah. Let's see, Bitcoin market dominance climbs to over 60%, highest in over 2 years. Bitcoin price parabolic advance continues past 12,000. The world's biggest vessel opens gates. Let's see, Mt. Gox founder knew of security risk years before collapse lawsuit claims. There we go. We're definitely going to be checking out this Binance story. Let's see what CoinDesk has to tell us. What Indonesia reveals about Facebook's cryptocurrency ambitions. Bitcoin up 43% in 7 days as bull frenzy grips. Square expands access. Okay, let's check this out. Square expands access to Bitcoin Cash app deposits. For those that may not have known or may have been looking for ways to utilize cryptocurrency, purchase cryptocurrency, invest in cryptocurrency, in my opinion, Cash App is one of the most easiest ways. Let me see. Here we see they have a story coming out. Square is expanding access to Bitcoin deposits for Cash App users. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Damn, it didn't get the podcast started up. What time is it? 7:34. That's cool. We on good timing. Let me go ahead and get this podcast started. Let's look up Bitcoin. Go over to the news. Let's see what Forbes has to say. Let's kick this off. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with an early rising show of coffee and crypto. What's going on, family? How we doing out there? It is currently June 26, 2019, and we're finishing off this year with an amazing run from the cryptocurrency space, highly exceeding any type of returns that you would have seen within the traditional world of stocks, commodities, bonds. You know, and I mean with very minimal investment, nothing like what you may have had to cough up to. In fact, let me see, where is that? I don't think I shared it yet. Even in the dividends department, when we look at the amount of staking rewards we've been able to gain over the last couple of months, and then the price of those staking rewards and where they're at right now, Bitcoin Cash up $508. You know, Bitcoin has to cool down. When Bitcoin cools down, you see other coins start running. Now, I will say this: July may be the season of the alt season may be coming into play. And what I mean by that is that Bitcoin may start soon, slowing down its pace, consolidating. It may continue to run. What you're going to see is a lot of the altcoins that have been, not performing so well, have been down in the dumps, start to turn around. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's look at some of the favorites. Take a look at QKC. QKC getting totally obliterated. And I'm gonna tell you something though. 140 Satoshi QKC. Brother Kennedy, where you at right now? Damn, look at that big ass head. Okay, check this out, right? This was the neckline. Wow. You see how it played out on a large level? Anybody else see this? Where Brother Kennedy at? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. QKC at 140 Satoshis to where we was trading at, right? Recently, I mean, not even that long ago. Yeah, these right here are gonna be the ones. Look at that, 3, 4, 5, 835%, and that's barely, barely where we came from. Let me see. That's QKC. Let's take a look at now. Theta's actually been performing fairly good. Let's take a look at it real quick. Versus USD has been performing good, which is kind of hard for you to find it getting traded against. So let me see. We got back here. We can see major spikes in Theta in the past. And right now we are reaching levels. Let me see. When's the last time we've seen lows this low? We see we do have a nice rejection around November of 2018, but we haven't seen lows this low since August of 2018. That's with Theta. Take a look at Loom real quick. Man, everything is down. Look at that. Everything is down. As Bitcoin continues to run, you're going to see these alts bleed out. When Bitcoin slows down, you're going to see a number of these alts, in my opinion, once again, not financial advice, turn around. So let's get into some of these stories. First and foremost, let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's not even do Binance. We got a story coming in on from Forbes entitled "Bitcoin is still climbing. Is this time different?" Let me check in real quick. Family, let me know if everything is clear. Let me know if everything is clear. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if everything is clear. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the screen is clear before I proceed. How we doing out there? Facebook family, YouTube family, New Money Matrix podcast listeners, everybody that's tuning in right now. Let me make sure everything's clear before we proceed. Hey, brother Chris, yes sir. Congratulations to everybody that's been in the game and held strong. Brother Hill, Miss Camacho, that's something you got to ask yourself. You know that. And I hope everybody's asking themselves that right now. Miss Carissa Leah, Miss Leah, let me say that. Miss Lee, Grand Rising, how we doing? I think it's the first time I may have seen you here. Let me see who I got checking in. Brother Kennedy, we made good games with QKC. Beautiful games, bro. So 142 Satoshis for QKC. Come on, man. You could throw pennies at that and the return would be phenomenal. Like facts. Facts. In fact, real quick, let's take a look. Let's see where else we may be able to find QKC. Let's see where that's what we're gonna do. Also, we're gonna take time out. We're not gonna take too much time out because today's performing real nice. But we're gonna take a look. Let's see where else we can find QKC. Let's see. And remember, when you're utilizing the altcoins versus the BTC, what you'll be growing is your BTC account. What you'll be growing is your BTC account. So we got Upbit, BitTrue, Coinbean, LA Token, KuCoin, Hotbit, Bilaxy. KuCoin is going to be the go-to for a lot of people once. Oh, they got it on Dragon X too. QKC is on Dragon X. You know what? It's only on Dragon X versus USDT though. You won't find it versus BTC. Now it is on Kyber Network versus Ethereum, which is an atomic swap option for those that utilize the decentralized space using any type of Web3 integrators or bridges such as MetaMask or Trust Wallet. Let's see. Let's see how it's looking versus Ethereum. This may be an easy pickup to increase your Ethereum account. Also, let's see. Wow. You might be reaching all-time lows right now. Yep. Just back up to his previous resistance level of 72%. Then you got 140%. But brother Kennedy, if we go back anywhere near where we was trading at, you got 300, 400% returns. This is amazing. I hope y'all paying attention right now. 568%. And if you think we're not, if you think for 1 second that we're not going to go back and trade back up in these, at least these spaces right here, let me see. Let me just knock it off right there. Where those tops are at right there. 500, 500. QKC may be one of those ones. A couple of dollars here and there. Trust Wallet, Kyber Network. It is an option in the DApp store or in the browser. So let's kick the story off. Let's get it started. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies exploded into the public consciousness in late 2017 at the culmination of an epic year-long rally that saw the Bitcoin price go from under 10,000 per Bitcoin to almost 20,000 in fewer than 20 days. The Bitcoin price has this morning hit fresh year-to-date highs, reaching 12,860 per Bitcoin on the Luxembourg-based Bitstamp exchange, up almost 15% over the last 24-hour trading period. After being trapped in a bitter bear market throughout 2018, Bitcoin seems to be back, with the Bitcoin price rocketing from under 5,000 per Bitcoin in early April to over 10,000 this past weekend. But will Bitcoin market be able to maintain this level, or is it about to take another sharp plunge? Bitcoin's bull run in 2017 appeared to be at least in part driven by so-called fear of missing out, or FUD. FOMO, excuse me, FOMO, with people who had little knowledge of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency investing heavily, spurred on by feverish mainstream media interest in Bitcoin speculation. The bulls would run and run, making everybody as rich as they want. Google Trends data for Bitcoin search shows the interest around the world in late 2017 as well as where it is now, suggesting a higher number of retail investors buying into Bitcoin and pushing the price on. The first time Bitcoin breached this level to the upside was in a frenzy of fear of missing out, as most of the world was just learning what this new digital asset is all about. eToro senior market analyst Mati Greenspan wrote in a note to clients this week. Do y'all remember the movie The Big Short and who dude was going against Greenspan? This time, however, the rise seems much more sustainable and the current price more justifiable given the current levels of awareness and adoption. Greenspan also pointed to the number of transactions per second happening on Bitcoin's blockchain, which have some 3.5 transactions per second since the start of 2019, a level only briefly reached in 2017 before falling back. Meanwhile, interest in Bitcoin and crypto for some of the world's biggest technology companies, including social media giant Facebook and iPhone maker Apple, have been taken as a vote of confidence in Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and underlying blockchain technology. And the time is here. The time is now. Take advantage. Right now is the time for you to actually grow and build that portfolio that's going to ensure generational, something you can really pass down. You know what I mean? Not cars, not jewelry, not just material items that really have no appreciative value to them. You know what I mean? It's so easy to invest in digital assets right now and create wallets. Show your children how to create wallets. Like, now is not the time to be missing out. Pumping these teas, no doubt, brother Hill. I'm gonna hit. Hey, I want you to call me after this show too. Build with you for a second, brother Hill. Anyways, those big groups have been taken as a vote of confidence. Oh, okay, we read all that. Financial institutional adoption from the likes of the New York Stock Exchange owner-backed Bitcoin and cryptocurrency platform Bakkt, and Fidelity Investments, one of the largest asset managers in the world, has also reassured nervous investors that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are not just a flash in the pan. Elsewhere, there are two so-called halvening events amongst major cryptocurrencies happening within the next 12 months that will see the supply to their respective miners cut by half overnight. Bitcoin rival Litecoin is scheduled for a halvening in August, while Bitcoin itself will see its rewarded Bitcoin miners cut around May of next year. Cash producing assets or value producing assets? You speaking on it, brother Chris, or asking? Let me see. Where do we leave off at? Last month, a U.S. venture capitalist praised Bitcoin's exciting progression in recent months and years, but warned the market is heading for a supply shock, thanks to the year's closely watched Bitcoin halving event, now just 329 days away. It's only 365 days in the year, so we'll be less than a year in. However, there could be storm clouds on the horizon. Yesterday, it was reported by Wall Street Journal, a financial newspaper, that hedge funds, let's see what they're talking about, have begun to bet the Bitcoin price will fall using CME futures contracts to bet against Bitcoin. Meaning they're going to short it. They're going to short the market. Traditional market price, and you can do the exact same thing. I'm telling you, think like a bear, act like a bear, eat like a bear, right? Think like a bear, act like a bear, eat like a bear, right? Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There you go, brother Thornton. That's what you invest your gains into: cash producing assets and value producing assets. You got to know the difference between assets and liabilities. We have to teach the youth the difference between assets and liabilities, because what I see right now, especially where I'm at, is a lot of young boys getting a lot of money and they spending it all on liabilities, buying nothing of value, not buying a block back, not getting a property, I'm talking about little to no investment, not even compounding the investment. When you come across liquid funds that are quote unquote easy to obtain on a daily basis, and this is something that us to come up within that demographic really need to look at. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me grab my charger to the computer. Laptop about to die. Hold on. The fact of the matter is, if you're able to every single day, there's no excuse why you or those around you should be living in any type of poverty-stricken conditions. And there's no reason that if you're able to touch money every single day, which a lot that dwell within the underworld are able to do, there's no reason you shouldn't have something set up for your family, your seeds. Hell, yourself within a 5-year span. Not even. And you know how long the average individual who works a job has to wait to actually see any type of spendable money in their pocket? And I'm really speaking from personal experience. I'm not, pointing the finger at anybody. Anytime I speak, I want y'all to know I speak from personal experience. You're able to touch money every single day, you sort of don't overstand the value of it. You know what I mean? You think that it's going to keep coming. So it's man, when you get into like the metaphysics of it, what currency is and how it flows in the current, that shit's real. I'm talking about that it flows through our communities. Flows. I'm talking about in abundance. It's just that where it ends up being actually utilized in the way that financial instruments are supposed to be utilized in creating more wealth surrounded around where those dollars went to is outside of our community. You understand what I mean? We are the consumers of the world. So I've been dispelled that whole notion of the Black community is poverty stricken, broke, whatever the case may be. It's just bad money management skills. Highly recommend the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm gonna write my own book. I talked to an individual the other day. He was like, "Man, what book did you read on on money?" I really ain't never read no books on money. That always came natural. And I've read books on law, on business, negotiable instruments. But as far as I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I've never read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've never read a lot of the books that individuals put out there. Now I will tell you a good book that I did read. The Richest Man in Babylon. That's a damn good read. That taught me a lot. The Richest Man in Babylon. That taught me a whole lot. We're moving right along. What do we see here? Traditional market participants may be more skeptical of Bitcoin than millennial day traders. George Michaelopoulos, a portfolio manager with Chicago fund manager Typhon Capital Management, told the Journal money managers were last week holding 14% more bearish than bullish positions in CME Bitcoin futures, according to a recent Commodity Futures Trading Commission report. And those are the not those ones, but you know, man, it's been a lot of I already know, no doubt I probably love the book. I'm coming out with my own book though, called The Hidden Hustle. It's gonna outsell Rich Dad Poor Dad. The Hidden Hustle, that's gonna be the one. I need to start keeping that shit to myself. You know how many ideas I've had stolen, just not by people, but like by the cyberspace, by them hearing certain shit. My personal opinion, anyways, because it's stuff that I come up with that I don't hear nowhere else, and you see it implemented. It's like, damn. Now it could also be collective consciousness too, but you know, you never know. But anyways, yeah, with them saying that, overstand and understand, family. Not even. You can understand that you can short this market, meaning you can bet on the price going down. Always remember that you can bet on the price going down. Let me see. Moving right along. Let me make sure I'm clear all around the board. Make sure everybody can hear me. What's going on? Does the halving make mining worth it? Hell yeah, because the price of Bitcoin goes up. You have to have miners. That's how the whole system works. Well, let me not say the price of Bitcoin goes up. The price of Bitcoin could go down, but yeah, I believe it does. We'll ask brother Joshua Coleman. Hopefully he pops in. We'll ask him. 2009, the Twins. What's going on? Please, yeah, smash that like button if you can. Smash that like button if you can. And we only got 4 viewers over here on YouTube today. Family, if y'all can, please help assist and share this out. Share this out on Facebook. Share this out on YouTube. I mean, Instagram if you can. Let's see. Next story coming up. The future is here, declared CEO as Binance transfers 1.2 billion for under 2 pennies. Under 2 pennies, it says. Let's see what they're talking about here. On June 26th, about 1.2 billion. And if anybody that utilizes the DEX wallet, I mean the DEX, the DEX, the Binance Decentralized Exchange, you'll see how cheap those transactions and sending Binance. In fact, anybody that's used the Binance chain and sent Binance from one place to another, you see it really doesn't even take like no funds out, and it's quick like that. I'm talking about very quick. Anyways, it goes on to say on June 26th, about 1.2 billion in Binance has been transferred in 1.1 seconds with a fee, not even 0.015 of a dollar. So a penny and a half. A penny and a half fee on the Binance chain reveals data published on Whale Alert, a platform tracking significant transactions. Earlier today, CEO of major cryptocurrency exchange Binance, Changpeng Zhao, warned that big transactions should be expected. He explained that the exchange intended to split its BNB cold wallet in multiple addresses. After the transaction took place, Zhao cited some data about its cost and speed. The transaction cost 1.5 USD in fees, took 1.1 seconds, and 1.2 billion in value transferred. The future is here. The exact amounts of Binance coin moved was 32,888,888 44, 44, 44, 44, 44, 44. That's crazy. You know all that adds up to 48, right? You know 48 is 444. If I'm not, hold on, 8, 10, 24, 32, 40, 48. 8 multiplied times 3 is 6 is 48. Then you break that last 8 down, that's 444. Those are my numbers. As a Twitter user pointed out, 8 is a number like no other in Chinese numerology. Shit, I didn't even know that the next sentence was coming. To cite Wikipedia, the number 8 is viewed as such an auspicious number that even being assigned a number with the several 8s is considered very lucky. Zhao explaining a curious strategy internal to his company. They use numerology. Y'all see how he moving? They use, man. That's why. Okay, a lot of shit makes sense. A lot of shit makes sense. It sort of signals. It's not a hack. Hackers will drain a wallet and not go for a lucky number. Binance has recently moved 9,000 Bitcoin to back its BTC-backed token on Binance Chain. As Cointelegraph reported earlier this week, trading pairs for USDSB have been listed on Binance Chain-based decentralized exchange Binance Dex. What? Hold on. Let's take a look at some USD. It's not showing yet. Let me see. Here we go. Stably list USDSB for trading with BTCB on Binance Dex. Let's see. As a quick follow-up to the launch of BNB versus USDSB pair yesterday, Stably has decided to announce a listing of USDSB against BTCB as a base trading pair on the Binance Dex. USDSB is the first Binance Chain or BEP2 stablecoin with a presence on Binance Dex, making it possible for other Binance Chain projects to establish transparent, liquid, and stable on-chain trading pairs. What is BTCB? Bitcoin BEP2 BTCB is a token on Binance Chain issued by Binance where the price is pegged to BTC at a price rate of 1-to-1 BTC. BTCB is 100% backed by the same amount of BTC. Binance's public reserves address below. This address is fully transparent for anyone to audit at all times. So this is pretty much the equivalent of WBTC, which is wrapped Bitcoin, which you're able to utilize on the Ethereum blockchain for on-chain trading and the value of Bitcoin itself without having to utilize or having to trade outside of the chain and go get Bitcoin, which is real useful for those that utilize any type of decentralized finance protocols. How to buy and redeem USDB. Any user can create or redeem USDB as well as swap with our ERC20 USDS token. Simply open a support ticket, yada, yada, yada. Where to store it, Trust Wallet. What is USDS? It's a stable coin issued by Prime Trust. I'm telling you, trust is everything. Y'all ever notice when you study trust law and they tell you in God we trust, and then you understand what the word God means, and then understand what the word trust means, not in a religious context, but in a more so commercial, political, body type of context. Shit's real interesting. Anyways, moving right along. That was an interesting story. That's an interesting story. I like what they're doing already with I like what they're doing over there on Binance Chain. Damn, did I read that story? Nope, I didn't. I just killed that story on Jack Dorsey. Let me go back and find it. What was that on CoinDesk? Let's see. Yep, there it is. Do I think the price of Bitcoin will go lower than 9,000 anytime soon? I don't think. I just look at the charts. I don't do price predictions. I don't do what will it do. If it breaks if it breaks support, it'll go to the next support level. If it's a huge sell-off, you got certain areas that you can look at for possible support. Much like how we did with the resistance levels. I don't know if anybody that's present on YouTube is returning from yesterday, but if we go back and we take a look at the charts that we were looking at yesterday when I was calling certain tops in Bitcoin, someone asked the same thing, how do you know the resistance levels, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, well, you can tell those from support resistance, 12,800 Bitcoin going towards 13,000. But if you look from, let me see, where is it at? Because we stopped out. There we go. We actually got stopped out right at the 423, which is at 12,642. If you go back and you watch the beginning of this show, we had not yet crossed paths. You see where we got stopped out at? almost smack dab, and then came back. Remember, what once was resistance can then be treated as support. Support and resistance lines are one and the same, just in different time frames. We got to remember that. Remember these sayings I tell y'all. Support and resistance is the same, just in different time frames. You understand what I mean? So during this 2-hour period, it was resistance. During this 2-hour period, it was treated as support. And we're talking about the body closings, not so much the candle wicks, because you do have candle wicks protruding or exceeding the level of resistance, though you do have the closings well below that level that we spoke of, and then you have a new opening on top. So now we have another top here at, let me see, where does that come from? $12,970. That's where we're on our way to now, if we can reach it. So you use this as your resistance, possible take profit. Use this as your possible stop limit and your support level right now. So you could come back down and retest 1260. Let's see. This thing is just going parabolic. I don't even know what to say. Just to be honest with you, I hope y'all enjoying the ride, though. I will say that. I hope y'all enjoying this ride. Square is expanding access to Bitcoin deposits for Cash App users. Payment company Square is rolling out Bitcoin deposits for its mobile Cash apps. The app, available on both Android and iOS, now supports deposits for at least some users, according to Twitter post by Bitcoiner, and a check by a CoinDesk reporter on his own Square account Tuesday. Previously, users could purchase or sell Bitcoin as well as transfer the cryptocurrency to another wallet. This is key. What they're speaking on right now, for those who are not picking up on the words, you're now going to be able to transfer Bitcoin to Bitcoin using your Cash App, meaning your Bitcoin is going to have, your Cash App is going to have a Bitcoin QR code that others will be able to scan. This is what a lot of people have been waiting for. A lot of individuals that have been coming to me for help have been asking about this, and we're seeing that it's now on the horizon. Square first began allowing select Cash App users to purchase and sell Bitcoin in November of 2017. That was the run-up, announcing a few months later that it would roll out the feature to all of its users. It is unclear how long Square has been adding the deposit feature. As of press time, not every Cash App user had the ability to deposit Bitcoin. Podcast Marty Bent tweeted a screenshot indicating he could accept deposits on June 18th, suggesting that the company may be releasing this feature to a select audience in advance of a full launch. According to a support page on Square's website, support for Bitcoin deposits to third-party wallets is coming soon. In the meantime, you can transfer profits from selling Bitcoin to any bank account or debit card linked to your Cash App. The company itself has been investing heavily into Bitcoin and its ecosystem, bringing in $65.5 million in revenue through the world's largest cryptocurrency by market cap in the first quarter of 2019 alone, though the actual profit was a more modest $832,000. Pay attention. Square Crypto, the company's new Bitcoin-focused arm, which is a corporate entity they've now created. I'm not going to get into all that. It also is hiring developers to specifically develop tools for the Bitcoin blockchain. Former Google director Steve Lee was recently named as the first new hire for his team, though his role has not yet been specified. Square CEO Jack Dorsey, who founded the social media giant Twitter, has long been a proponent of the cryptocurrency, having said in the past that he expects it to become the world's currency. And we're talking one world currency here, family, don't get it twisted. Square did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Family, that is your first half of Coffee and Crypto in the AM. How we doing out there? It is now 8:06 a.m. Grand rising to everybody. How we doing? 31 minutes and 39 seconds recording on New Money Matrix podcast. How we doing, everybody? How's the rising going for us? How is the market treating us? You know what I mean? How is the market treating us? Let me see who I got checking in. YouTube, Facebook. Oh, also, let me never forget this. Let me never forget to show y'all this either. Hold on. And I'll get the link. So individuals can tune in and utilize it also. Hold on. I don't know why this thing. There we go. Never forget that you can watch the Bitcoin block bully, right? Hold on, let me go ahead and log in and earn Bitcoin. Never forget that. Let me go ahead and log in real quick so I can show individuals. For those listening in, you can utilize a platform called BitTube. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Let me log in real quick so I can show the viewers before we go on to the top 20 coins and maybe a little bit of charting possible. I wonder if I made a tip jar. I don't know if anybody watches any other individuals on YouTube, but you know, everybody that streams pretty much has that tip jar where you're able to tip cryptocurrencies and whatnot. I wonder if I created a tip jar if people would tip it. Let's see, we're looking for crosswalks. How many would tip the tip jar if I had one? Just a question. Let me see. Let's verify. So right now I'm verifying the I'm not a robot. And pay attention to the questions that they're asking. Real interesting, in my opinion. There we go. So we are now logged in. Let me refresh. And now what we should see, there we go. That's what I wanted y'all to check out. Earn BTC. So now I can click, right? And it's going to take me to BitTube. Let me get the invite where you can claim Bitcoin for watching my videos. I got over 200 videos, so just imagine how much Bitcoin you can accumulate, right? Just think about how much Bitcoin you can accumulate. And I'll share this link both through Facebook and YouTube. I mean, what better way would you want to watch YouTube videos? And you can use this for any YouTube videos, whether you check in with Red Pill, Blue Pill, Sinetta, Brother Rich, Dr. Phil, Bobby Hemmett, and I'm speaking on a lot of metaphysics and conscious community stuff. Whether you watch, you know, do-it-yourself videos, why wouldn't you want to accumulate cryptocurrency for doing so, right? So let me share this out to the people real quick. Big up from London, financial capital of the world. What's going on? Peace, Stumpy 1483. What's going on? I'm confused on how to purchase DGD on Binance platform. You go to which market you're going to purchase it on? Meaning, are you going to buy it on the Ethereum market, on the Ethereum market, on the Bitcoin market, on the BNB market, depending on what they have it paired with, and then you put in the amount that you want to purchase, right? And the amount of BTC you're willing to you put in the amount you want, the price you're willing to buy it at, and you know what I mean. Now that's if you're doing a limit order. If you're doing a market order, it's going to buy at the next available price. You just put in how much BTC you want to spend or whatever the paying currency, the paired currency is that is paired with. And you can also utilize the 25, 50, 75, 100% option that you have available on hold on. Why is this thing? Hold on real quick. For some reason, it's not allowing me to add the referral link on YouTube. I do apologize for that. So I should be able to share it on Facebook. Okay, Justin Sons and a crypto leaders lunch with Warren Buffett is on July 25th. Any expectations for the event? I'm expecting whatever currencies they're behind the pump. You know, usual pump and dump. I ain't gonna call it a dump though. It could pump and continue. The contract is looking good. Ha! Hey, I know the contract's looking lovely over there, ain't they, brother Hill? Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Right now, in this day and time, the best time to trade options and contract, actual contract. The best time with anywhere from 10 to 50 to 100x leverage. And if you're able to add calls or reduce, man, monster right now, monster. Hey, DeFi, I got something for y'all too. I got something for y'all, DeFi. Let me see. Let's take a look at the coins real quick before I get out of here, though. I don't want to spend too much of y'all time. I know, the market is pumping right now. You know what I mean? I know everybody wants to get in and get it. Take profit, reinvest profit, spend profit. Let's do a quick countdown. Do we got any questions or comments from anybody out there right now tuning in? Any questions or comments right now to anybody out there tuning in? Nah, no doubt. No doubt the twins. Family, what we can do real quick while it loads up, if we can, let's do a quick roll call. Let's do a quick roll call. Let me see who I got checking in with me. Also, family, share this out. Share this out if you can. Please share this out. Share this out. Let's do a quick roll call. Let me know where you're checking in from. City, state, country. If you're checking in outside the country, I do know we got individuals checking in from London right now. Highly appreciative for those that are checking in and viewing this show right now. It means a lot to me. $368 billion, and we still ain't even at a $500 million. We're really nowhere yet, family. Like we're somewhere, but we're really nowhere yet. We ain't even at a $500 million yet. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We only at 368. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. We got Miss Camacho. Miss Camacho, if you can, please share this off in the DeFi group. Please share this in the DeFi group, the video, if you can, please. Thank you, Queen. We got Miss Camacho coming in from Baltimore, Maryland. Maryland, Baltimore. Hey, the FOMO is real right now. The FOMO is so real right now. It's ridiculous. Miss Camacho, I'll also be showing y'all how to stake those SNX tokens on the next DeFi class. I'm gonna be showing y'all how to stake those SNX tokens. Which we're still looking very nice on. If I do say so myself. For anybody that was able to enter positions on SNX. In fact, hold on. Let me go take a look at Leo real quick. Hold on, let me see. Where is Leo trading at right now? $1.97. I posted this about 2 in the morning, I think. Hold on, was that 2 in the morning or was that this rising that I posted Leo? Was that 2 a.m. or was that this rising that I posted Leo at about $1.93? Let me see when that was. Let's see. Let's take a look. And also, for those that don't know, you can utilize Leo with 3x leverage. You can trade Leo with 3x leverage, meaning the amount you buy can be multiplied times 3. Yep. Oh no, $1.95. Okay. It's only up a little bit right now. $1.90. Well, let's see. Uno said Leo. There's only one line. Okay, $1.98 right now. You still nice gains. Still nice gains. We're only at $1 right now, family. We're only at $1 right now. Now look at that inverse. Look at when the dollar and Bitcoin split off from each other. What was this around? Right here, June 11th. Really, really, they about June 10th, right there. They totally went just two totally opposite ways. So right now versus BTC, the amount of satoshis that you're getting is way less than it was a couple of weeks ago. Though USD you're getting a tad bit more. We had a short pullback and then continued to rally. Came down, hit support levels, continued to rally up. Now I'm gonna put y'all on one that a lot of people are asleep on. I've talked about it a couple of times. I don't know if anybody took heed though. And you can get it right in the Trust Wallet if you look hard enough. Hedge Trade. Also, I like the platform and what they're doing over there. Just to be honest with you. Damn, man, ain't rank number 47, up 11% today. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all Hedge Trade real quick. Let me see. Was it on? Let me show y'all this chart. I think I showed y'all a couple of days ago. Showed y'all a couple of weeks ago also. Look at Hedge Trade versus USD. Phenomenal chart. Shitting on a lot of other cryptos right now. At least talk about this one. No, hold on, wrong one. There we go. But just look at this chart. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Look at the crossover. Look at the indicator. From 11 cent to 67 cent. Amazing. This, in fact, I was telling y'all because when I was holding it, it crashed because something had happened with the let me see if I can find that exact tweet. Like they was down for like damn near 2 months. Nah, I know it wasn't. Let me see. From March. What is that? March, beginning of March. 20 days. Felt like 2 months though. You know what I'm saying? It sure felt like 2 months. But let's see. Let's take a look. Number one at their website. If we can get this page loaded up, there we go. So what they got going on over there is real interesting. Oh, hold on. Let me see. There's another platform I want to show y'all or introduce y'all to also. Let me find it real quick off in this other browser. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Alpha Dib 1. I was looking for a platform where I could invest in or trade credit default swaps. Credit default swaps. Once again, this is decentralized financing. So let's connect our wallet. And always remember, everything you do on the Ethereum blockchain is a contract. They're always asking you to contract. Always remember that. So as we wait for that one to come up, we look at Hedge Trade. Hedge Trade is the platform where the world's best traders share their knowledge. Traders post predictions into a smart contract powered blueprint that users can purchase or unlock in order to access. Traders are rewarded if the blueprint is correct. Otherwise, the user's purchase is refunded. Come on, man. Aligned interest. Traders only earn rewards when they submit accurate predictions. Users can make the same trade and profit alongside. Staking model. Browse from a selection of predictions made by traders who stake tokens, delivering confidence and accountability to their forecast. And profit focus. The platform enables users to hedge their risk and maximize profitability by accessing valuable market data. See, user friendly for experts and novices alike. More than just prediction. Forbes, NASDAQ, the Huffington Post, New York Times. I mean, and when we come back and we look at the performance of the coin itself, man, phenomenal. Like, what more could you ask for? What is taking this wallet so long to connect? Let me see. Let me make sure everything's been approved. Give me 1 second. There we go. We're waiting to connect. So we got options trading. We got DIB options. DIB options are European style cash settled options. European style means that options cannot be exercised before expiration, but can only be exercised after expiration. Cash settled means that when an option is exercised, the seller of the contract pays any profit due to the buyer in cash rather than any asset transfer taking place, meaning they're not settling the contracts in Bitcoin. They're selling them in dollar amounts. But it's going to be a cryptocurrency equivalent to the dollar amount, if you understand. Let me see. Incorrect network. Disconnect. Let me see. Let me change networks. Now, for those that utilize the MetaMask, you do know you have more than one network you can operate off of, correct? Let me see. I'm not going to get too caught up on this, though. I'm over here lollygagging and bullshit. Let me get to the top 20 for y'all real quick, man, so we can get on with the day. Anyways, right now coming in, we got 368 billion, 806 million, 813,250 dollars. We got a 24-hour volume of 40 billion, 316 million, 190,934 dollars. We have a BTC dominance of over 61.9%, meaning BTC right now is going to be, as long as the dominance is where it's at, BTC may continue to remain bullish. Coming in right now, Bitcoin trading at $12,882, up 14.13% within the last 24, 1.8% within the last hour. Coming in number two, we got Ethereum trading at $345, up 11.85% within the last 24.4, 0.42% within the last hour. Ripple coming in at 48 cents, up 5.8% within the last 24.2% within the last hour. Bitcoin Cash right now, $504, up 7.9% within the last 24. Litecoin 136, up 3.02%. EOS $7.37. Y'all gonna sleep on EOS. You're gonna pop. That bitch gonna be $15. Excuse my language. Trading at $5.11. Binance Coin right now, $36.89, up 0.9% within the last 24. Bitcoin SV, $247, up 5% within the last 24. Tether, which is the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar, trading at 99 cents. You got Tron coming in at 3 cents, up 2.6% within the last 24. Cardano at 10 cents, up 6.16% within the last 24. Stellar Lumens at 12 cents, up 3.28% within the last 24.4% within the last hour. You got Leo coming in at number 13, 3 and 1 is 4. We just think the Triple H play out also. Utilizing Binance right now at $1.97, up 3.06% within the last 24, 0.11 within the last hour. Coming in number 14, we got Monero at $108.75, down 5.9% within the last 24. Those up 1% within the last hour. Coming in number 15, you got Dash at $181.46, up 2.5% within the last 24, 1.1% within the last hour. Coming in number 16, you got Neo, $20 Neo, up 13% within the last 24 hours, family. Greatest transfer of wealth we're seeing right now in this space, and I'm not seeing enough leaders, especially within the Black communities, talking about this. All that we need funding for this, grants for this, the shit's right here in front of our face, and we're not taking advantage of it. Anyone that wants to build within the streets of Chicago or within the organizations of Chicago, just reach out to me. I'll help y'all get integrated with this, man, easily. Should have been taking advantage of this. I reached out. You know, with it being so new a space, there's a lot of, I don't want to say backlash, resistance to individual or organizations actually jumping on the bandwagon of the cryptocurrency movement. You know what I mean? But anyways, coming in number 17, we got IOTA at 47 cents, up 7.9%, 47 cents, family. Look, IOTA is 47 cents. Leo is $1.97. EOS is $7.37. Where's OMG at? Chainlink is $2. Wow, $2.11. Tesla's at $1.10 right now. Highly undervalued. Qdom's up 32% within the last 24 hours. Right now, trading at $5.66. So you know what that was 24 hours ago? If it's up 32%, trading at $5. OMG is $2.78 right now, trading up 20% within the last 24 hours. Bitcoin up $1.30. Bitcoin Diamond should not be slept on. And you're able to stake Bitcoin Diamond in the BCD Pay wallet. Wave shouldn't be slept on. Lisk is $1.94. This is only $1.94. Let's see who our biggest gainers and our biggest losers are right now. We got 56 minutes heading in on the New Money Matrix podcast. Real quick, let's take a look. I want to thank everybody that tuned in with me this early rising show of Coffee and Crypto. Dent coming in right now, down 6%. Monero, Lisk, Raven Coin, Solve, Nano, Crypto.com, Theta, MadeSafe, Komodo, Tezos, Zcoin, Paxos, which is just a standard. Those are just stable coins. Let's see who the biggest winners are real quick. Grisha, who I never heard of them, up 32%. Qdom right now up 31%. Elastos up 21%. OMG up 21%. Mixin up 16%. Thorcoin up 15%. Neem up 15%. Hashshare up 14%. Bitcoin up 14%. Neo up 13%. V Systems up 12%. Decred is up 12.56%. And Ethereum's up 11%. Then you got SNT, Ontology, iOS, Lamb, Hedge, Redcoin, BCDs, which are up 8.43% within the last 24 hours. Energy, Bitcoin Cash, IOTA, Stratus, and Sting. Family, that is your episode of Coffee and Crypto in the AM with the Bitcoin Block, Bully Chicago Crypto Hustle. I want to thank everybody that tuned in with me for this early rising show once again. Is there a network list? I'm out the loop. They got to be some Web 3.0 directly. I don't even know, bro. We still scamming, remember? We still scamming my man. I swear we scamming the whole world right now, ain't we? Man, I want to say peace to everybody for tuning in. I love y'all. Look, don't ever get too over happy. Don't ever get too FOMO'd in. You know what I'm saying? I see the power of DeFi, trying to get them into the space. Listening from 47th and the Dan Ryan. My man checking in from Chi-Town. Listening from 47th and the Dan Ryan. I might jump on the E-way. In fact, I'm about to shoot the half park. I think I'm about to go to the lake for a while. It's early. I think I'm about to go to the lake and then hit the bookstore while it's early and money is pumping. Set some stop limits. That way I ain't got to watch nothing. Grand Rising, Miss Tammy. How do I receive notifications from the DeFi group? Oh, I got you. After you, we got to get through. What I'm going to do, we'll take the class early. Don't even trip. We'll take the class early. Yeah, I've checked out Nuo. That's going to be part of DeFi 2.0. What's the best way to incorporate crypto into my business? Stumpy, you got to email us something I can reach you at? You got an email or a contact info I can reach you at? If not, check me out on Instagram. Follow me on Bitcoin, Chicago _ crypto _ block _ bully on IG, Amir Hodari on Facebook. Hit my inbox or my DM, Stumpy1483. But the best way to incorporate it is just to accept it. Accept it for whatever goods and services you have, utilizing a wallet. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring this info into the youth in Virginia. Are you going to take this show on the road? A lot of people have been asking me to take it on the road. The good thing about cryptocurrency is we can do everything digitally. I can easily do a group chat with any and everybody anywhere in the world, and I've done it before. So 2009, the twins. I don't know how you came upon me either. If any of y'all watch me on any of the social media sites, hit my inbox, hit my DM. Hit my inbox, hit my DM. You can also chat me on here. You can also direct message me through YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's a lag on YouTube, so I was waiting for a response. I know it's a lag on YouTube. But with that being said, family, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Until the next video, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I'm out of here.